It's that simple. And this is why majority of black women end their marriage, and because they can't deal with it. They cannot deal with the fact to serve a man. They don't want to do that because they never taught how to do that. It's funny how everything in life that comes to jobs and occupation are always had to undergo training. We are the point which is half training, so can be combative while working. For whatever reason, you want to jump into marriage and don't have no manual understanding what they're going to do as a wife. Because men are providers. The job of the man to build his empire, build a family. Women don't build families. Men are the seed carriers. They are the ones who build the families. They're the ones who plant seed in you, the women, and you bring forth babies. He is the one who created the family, not you. Your job is to serve. Your job is to cater. Your job is to fucking serve that man as your king. You, as a woman, is supposed to be served that man. And see, you got to understand something. You know, I make it sink in your head. And see, a lot of your women's talk all this garbage of how bad you want to be married, but you really don't. It's your boy Jonah TV War. This is the part 2. I'm your host for today. Very eye-opening message to the truth, to the sisters. Married for a woman. You know what I'm saying? And this is the part 2 videos. I already do part 1. You know, back to that. And see, it's so sad about women. She don't want to serve no man, but she want to get married. You know, she want the man to serve her as a husband. She want the man to do everything for her. She want the man to cook for her. She want the man to give her her money. She expect the man to take care of the kids while she at work. That's kind of backwards. And they got some Negroes out there be stay home, take care of the kids while she was working. That's backwards. That's totally backwards. I really don't care what y'all say. That's, to me, that's backwards. So you need to tell me a woman working 9-to-5 jobs and a man stay home watching their kids and cooking some meal for their children and a wife to come home and expect the food to be on the table. So you need to tell me that's it not wrong with women working 9-to-5 job while the man stay home watching your kids. To me, it is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is wrong. If something's not right, I have to say it. Okay? Only man can work. Man got muscles, got hands. Okay? Man can work 9-to-5 jobs. That's right. He working 9-to-5 jobs, and women supposed to be stay home with their kids. That's the truth. And see, a lot of y'all people, a lot of your sisters out there never understand. Because at the end of the day, the proof of the what you're made of, you'll be showing in your servanthood. Especially in so-called Christian women. Christian women, oh my gosh. Christian women love to talk about how they can wait for the Lord to send them the husband. And then they finally get married. Their marriage always fail, and failing. Why? Because the husband come home from work and he asks his wife, baby, do you cook? Why the meal is not on the table? She pops an attitude and get hot and get overheated, you know. What do you mean I be cook? I gotta deal with kids. I gotta do the women's hair. I gotta do the sister's hair. I gotta babysit. I gotta go to grocery shopping. I gotta go to Bible study. I gotta go run here and run that. I don't know what the world says. I cook when I'm ready. And I gotta say this. You, I are ordered, women. And you should not be married. Since you do all that complaint just because your husband come home from work, it's no food on the table. It's just number cups on the table with water. Wow. So you need to tell me, so you as a woman, so-called Christian, you talking all this nonsense, talk about, oh, I can't wait till the Lord Jesus send me a right man to my life. Soon you got your man, y'all finally get married, and guess what? Relationship and marriage and fail because of your attitude. You don't want to serve your man. You call yourself you're a Christian. You so holy. You so righteous. You so great and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? You're carrying your titles and all that stuff. Soon your husband come home. He telling you, he asks you why the food's on the table. Why you ain't show me no love? Why you keep on reading the Bible all the time? And you as a sister, you cause an attitude with him. And you told him, and you had a nerve to say, I'll rebuke you, say in Jesus' name, just because he asked you why the plate is not on the table. Y'all sister are backwards and you way out of order. And your man asks you, why haven't you cooked? You ain't supposed to be give him a damn attitude. You ain't supposed to give him no lip service. You're supposed to be say, honey, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm going to get started right now. That's what I call humble sisters who recognize the authority of her man and should honor that man enough to respect him. It should be never a time and your man come home from work and the hot plate is not there for them. And that's a crying and damn shame. That's not good. If you making any excuse, your job as a wife, you don't need to be married and you don't need to be a wife. That's right. That's the truth. That's right. True hurts. Isn't it right? True. That's right. You don't need to be one. And I keep it all the way 100 and keep it real, keep it warm, cut. You as a woman, learn how to be home with yourself. And I'm telling you, sisters, I'm telling you, 99.9% of black women today don't know what that means to be a wife. And that was too sad. Matter of fact, most of the all women, they're all ethnic groups and don't even know what that means to be a wife. Unless they have a trainee from their parents who had successful long-term marriage. Because if you have parents, a long successful marriage, the mother, the most like instill the values of servanthood in her daughters. And the fathers would teach their man how to be providers, how to be breadwinners, how to be teachers, how to be builders. Because the people have no training, no morals, no upbringing, positive homes with long-term marriage. The women grow up thinking that marriage is all about a man serving a woman. And that's what's going on today in this new year 2019. Women want to get married because the man served her. Everything is backwards and women think everything cool. And that was backwards and so-called Negroes separate. Rather than the women serving a cater to the man, the women are they looking for a man to serve and care and spoil them with gifts, trips, vacations, nice things, clothing, shopping screens, and so far, even a curse wig and some nice dress, pants and skirts, shorts, shoes, expensive perfume, expensive cars, y'all name it. In a house full of furniture, in a car. That was not marriage. I'm telling you, this is not marriage. That's reality TV. Real marriage is about you being in the bathroom, scrubbing a tub. That's real life. You going to the hot stove, prepare for meal. That's real life. You washing clothes and learn how to use the machine. That's real life. If you ain't there to cater to your man, who else who do it? That means he needs another woman. Because you're not doing your job as a woman. And listen, on 100% of women are married or not doing their job. And I gotta say 100% of women, 100% of black women who are married are not doing their job as a wife. They're not. These men are frustrated as hell. These men had no choice to go out there and deal with other women on the side. Real talk. Because if they're not being catered to, what do you expect the man to do? And stay lonely, rot, stay hungry. You know when a man come home for work, it's no food to eat. He literally needs to stop at the Chinese restaurant because his wife don't cook at all. Most of these wives out there who don't know how to cook at all. You know what I'm saying? They got some brothers out there married to a chick who don't know how to cook. All she do and bring the plate home like Chinese food, Burger King, Taco Bells, everything. So he come home, there's a Taco Bell or Burger King on the table. You know why? Why, Jordan? Because so-called women don't know how to cook at all. But she cook brown noodles all the damn time. She'll cook egg all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? She'll cook cream potatoes, but she ain't cooking a hot meal for their husband. Soon your husband coming home is nothing but cream potatoes and butter on the table, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? His wife did not cook for him at all. She always make an excuse. How much she got to take care of the kids. How she just had no time. If you don't have no time, that man need another wife. Obviously, you don't have no time. You see, this is why I look at women who are anti-polygyny and I say you out of line. Because you clearly, as a woman, don't have no time to cook, no time to clean, no time to provide sex for that man. That man need another woman. You can't get mad with me when I'm saying that. That's right. That man need another woman who really glad to do everything for your man. He need another wife to help you around the house. And he need another wife to find him some pussy. Because you're not going to be available to be sexual with that man. He's not even being suffering with you. He really don't. He really don't. He don't need you. He don't need to be sitting home all day, dry as hell, horny as a motherfucker, worry about when he gonna get head from, when he got an able-bodied wife and sit right there, could suck his dick, whatever. Instead, he can sit and watch porns and masturbate because the women don't want to have sex with them anymore. In the circumstances, It's time for you to find another woman. I'm talking to you, bro. In the circumstances, bro, it's time for you to get you another woman. Because your woman ain't no good. She don't want to have sex with you no more. She'll always give you excuses talking about cycle, a period going down and all that stuff. First of all, you ain't supposed to be with a woman who got a period cycle down. You ain't supposed to be with a woman like that. Because the Bible don't want no man to be with that woman who's under the period and all that stuff. But I mean that. Now find yourself another wife. If your women get mad or cry and want to moke and grow, hell with her. Real talk. Real talk. How the hell you can be a woman, allow your man to go weeks and months without no sex, and you expect that man to be happy with you? Are you crazy? You expect the man to understand, I just be busy with the children, and so I'm sure my husband understand. Your husband understands you're a fucking failure. That's what he understands. He understands you love him, you don't love him, you know what I'm saying? Truly, you told, if you never provide sex for your man, you don't love him. And that's the truth. And I'm gonna say it again. If you don't want to have sex with that man, that means you don't love him. And that's a God's honest, flat out truth. If you're not cooking for your man, that means you don't love him. If you don't wash the man's clothes and he had to wash his own clothes, that means you don't love him. Some of your ladies say, well, Jonah, that's not true. It is truth. Because the man can judge you everything you do for him. And you as a woman, as a wife, whatever the case is, are not doing a damn thing for your husband. And the other fixing some breakfast. You ain't much fixing his breakfast. That means you're not the good wife. You are the worstest wife he ever had. I'm just keeping 100. You just that woman who's in the crib, who take care of kids and go out. And other than that, you're not a wife, not to that man. If you're a wife, you should be actively serving him. How many women at the sound of my voice have ever massaged your man's feet and his legs after a hard day's work? How many as women, how walk in the room where your man sit down, took off his shoes, massaged his feet, or you're waiting for him to take a shower and waiting for him to sit down, you massage his feet, massage his legs, massage his back, and make him feel as comfortable as possible, and give him a hug and tell him how much you love him, appreciate it, and cater to him. When is the last time you as a woman done that? And see, if you don't do that dance, that's a damn shame. What kind of wife are you? You never do these things to make your man feel comfortable, to make the man happy. You know what I mean? Real talk. How can you even call a man your husband and you don't even care about him? You don't even care about him. So why you as a woman call him your husband if he not even serve your man? In the brother being dropped dead, you're the first one who want to know what the life insurance. You're the first one know how many be part of the pension. Listen, that's sad. That's what I tell brothers. Most of your brothers are in this marriage. These women only have you there as financial security. For things really hit the fan, they can collect. Bottom line, real talk. If you could have died today, these women to be on the phone trying to figure out how much you're going to be getting for your life insurance. As sad as it may be, they were not concerned about you, because it never was. And this is why, brothers, be mindful and deal with these women. And be very mindful, especially you're very spiritual. You got to be very spiritual. And see, your brothers need to have a deep and warm relationship with our Father, the Most High, Yah. Okay? If you have a deep and warm relationship with the Most High, you understand it. Because if you have a mind to understand about women's, you know what's going on. You already know how she operates. Reason why you know how she operates, because you have a deep and warm relationship with our Father. I'm telling you, because the Most High, they give you a gift to understand. He give you a gift to knowledge what's really going on, our sisters today. Okay? The Most High, they don't give us a spirit of dumbness. Okay? He give you a discerning, a gift. Because the women had no training. No training. I'm not saying brothers all had training as well. Because most brothers need training too. Training on how to be providers. You know what I'm saying? And I already said, there's no need, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the truth. You know? I don't remember doing videos about men need to learn how to be, providers, to be build and all that stuff though. If I don't, I might do videos about that. You know what I'm saying? God's will, I might do videos about that. To teach brothers how to be mature spiritually, And see, people, they're not going to hear that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I doing videos and speak to brother to be build, to be providers and, and to understand and all that stuff though, if I do this video, people just think I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I really don't care how people feel, But I'm doing this video and speak the truth about how women just don't care to be a marriage. You're not prepared to be married. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. Women that claim themselves don't want to get married, but she don't want to be married. That's how hypocritical that really is, because most women are not honest. If you don't want to get married, don't get married. If you want to get married, you got to serve that man, and that's the way it is. It's according to the Bible. So you cannot tell me, well, that's not even the true. Whatever you be saying, I'm not trying to hear that, because I'm not agree with everything what you say. If you don't want to do that, don't get married. Ain't nobody force you to serve him. Ain't nobody force you to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's your choice. Your choice to serve him or not. You cannot marry the man, expect the man do everything for you. You can't expect the man to serve you. You can't expect the man to do everything for you. You can't expect the man to cook for you and watch your kids and give you the money all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, of course he give you money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no wrong with that. I ain't got nothing against man give you money. But the truly is, you got to earn that man to give you the money. Because if you don't serve that man as your king, he's not going to give you the money. That's right. That's right. You just have to find somebody else who's serving you, not the righteous man. You see? Most of you die to be married, and don't get married if you're not willing to serve. Don't get married, you're not willing to serve. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you straight up to the top. Don't get married, you don't want to be served. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Y'all ladies out there, if you don't want to be served, don't marry that man. That's common sense. Do what you got to do, or find somebody you not to serve. That's on you. Because a lot of you get into your feelings. You need the feelings right now. You into your feelings and you're emotional right now. Look, I ain't no slavery. Jonah crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of female he get, that stuff. You know what I mean? What do you think this is? And see, you had what is known as an independent spirit. You're not built for marriage. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of your sisters got an independent spirit. You're not built for that marriage. Because I already know. Y'all be listening to this message on YouTube, on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And independent, whoever listens to my videos, I already know you're not going to build for it. Because independent always into feelings. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all the days. Okay, well, guess what? That's the reason why you're not married. Because you don't want to serve that man. You want to be the independent woman. You want the man to serve you. Me personally, I'm not serving you. I'm not serving no women at all. And I don't respect independent women. And that's the way I am. Only I respect righteous women who serve me. That's right. I'm down with righteous women. I'm down with women to humble herself to me. I am so pleased with women to do what she told, do what I told her to do. You know what I'm saying? If I ask, if the women come down here and give me some pussy, I got a lot of respect for her. You know what I'm saying? Because she make me happy. After she make me happy, I make her happy. I give her like $3,000. You know why? Because she served me to make me happy. That's right. That's the way I am. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of y'all women out there, you're not doing it. That's the reason why y'all miserable. Complain into your feelings. That's the reason why you got so many bad choices in your life to get with these goons and doves and all this and stuff, because you got so many bad choices in your life. That's the reason why you can't get no good man. You expect the good man to do everything for you. That's the reason why the good man always leave your ass. That's right. And see, you're not even built no marriage. Feminist women are not built for no marriage. You understand? I always like to say a feminine woman is pretty much a woman who haven't had any good sex. Pretty much, and that's what it is. And feminine is pretty fine as a woman who haven't had any good loving for the man sexually. That's why she had that mentality. You understand? Most women today are not trained in the art of being a wife. Being a wife is all about serving. It's about catering. You know what that means? You know what it is when a waiter serve his customer and go out his way to make sure the customers are good, make sure their glasses fill, make sure they have whatever they need, utensils, or whatever the case is. A little music, maybe the music's too loud, and guess what they acting? You load the music in the way they like, say yes sir, and go and do it. I see a servant is not there to give you a lip. A servant is just do obey. A man is looking for a woman going to obey. How women be obey a man and to be taught that black man ain't shit? How did these women serve you as a man and these women believed in that man? Because most women is filled that job to get an education, to get a job, to get a house, to get a car. But she expects to have a man who's a provider, and currently she's a provider. Is that backwards? So tell me, how does that woman give up her career to be a stay-at-home wife? And also, if you're a woman, you have this great career while being a wife, think again. Because you're out of career for 8 to 12 hours a day. Who actually are you serving? Your husband, your family, or your job? Correct. You're serving a job more, which means you spend more time at the company than you do at your husband's arms. And I wonder why most affairs happen at the workplace with black women. The majority of fears cheating with women happen at the workplace. Why? Because when your woman is at the workplace, it gives her an opportunity to be around other men, and in which around this other man, she exposed to all sorts of negative behavior, and she become an influence and corrupt that. No women who are decent women need to be in a 9 to 5 in a workplace environment. Any man who allow his women to go to 9 to 5 shouldn't might as well get all the brothers at his job condoms and so they can have sex with his wife. Because most likely she having sex with somebody else. Why? Because most fears happen in the workplace. Most women are messing with someone at the workplace. You're around these people a lot. You spend a lot of time together and you get comfortable with them. And before you know it, as a woman, you may have a husband that when you at work, you sucking to other man's dick at the job. And guess what? It happened real life today. You know what I'm saying? Women's be working 9 to 5 jobs, like you working on Selway, Selway, Burger King, H-E-B, Winn-Dixie, Walmart, Target, or whatever the place she works at. You name it. And guess what? Husband don't even know she messing around with different mans at the job where she work at. You know what I'm saying? Because any guys at the job where she work at, they want to fuck his wife. It happened real life. And guess what? Your wife cannot help herself to get it in a guy's dicks. That's the truth. That's the truth. So as a man, you believe your wife never do none of the things like that. You know what I'm saying? You talking all that crap, talking about, okay, she at work, so I trust in her, so I'm just sitting down and cook while she at home, and she give me a good kiss. Really? So you want to kiss that woman, and you don't even know she sucked a man's dick. You see how stupid you really are to kiss your wife and she come out for work and you don't even know she's sucking 12 man's dick at her job. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I'm not stupid, man. I know what's going on. I used to work 8 jobs and I was living in San Antonio. I see everything what's going on. I ain't dumb, because I used to work like 8 jobs. You know what I'm saying? For real, I've been there. I see it a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I'm telling y'all all this video what's going on, man. You cannot trust all these women, man, because the women are not to be trusted with. You hear me? Real talk. A lot of women do this. A lot of women are having sex with other men at work, after work, in telly. It goes somewhere, and it is what it is. Because these women do not belong in the environment. A woman supposed to be home to take care of the house, not even take care of the other man's business. You understand? A woman supposed to be raising her children. Your children are not supposed to be some other person, some other institution, or some grandmother. No, your children belongs to you as a woman. If you're a black woman or Asian woman or Mexican woman, or you know what I'm saying, you're not the one raising your children. Shame on you. Shame on you. Don't say you're a parent and you spend no time parenting. Don't say you're a mother with the ones who are the mothers, or the daycares and schools, grandma and auntie. You know what I'm saying? If you have work to 8 to 9 to 10 to 12 hours, that's 8 to 12 hours out of your life. You spend 0 time with your children, 0 time with your man, 0 time and clean your house, 0 time and cooking. Now you explain to me, how do you take care of your kids? Children, your husband cook, clean, shopping for food. If you had a 9 to 5 job working for 6 in the morning all the way to 10 o'clock at night. That's right. you're not able to do a damn thing because you wore out for work. Some other sister wake up like at least like 4 o'clock in the morning and be home about 12 o'clock at night, at midnight. You wonder why marriage or fail. Just because you had no training at all. You know what I'm saying? The other woman who's trained, being a 9 to 5, talk about she's a career woman and she need to be home, cater to her husband all time. If you feel and cater to a man is bad, if you feel serving a man is only for slave, you're not a woman. Because a woman who's humble, her understand her role, her understand what she was born, was willing and able and can't wait to serve her man. The women, so-called women, always complaint about serving a man. Y'all should not be married. You know what I'm saying? Y'all women, you think serving a man is your problem? You should not be married. You're supposed to be working 9 to 5 jobs like you do. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get up at least like 6 o'clock in the morning and start working at like 8 o'clock all the way to 12 o'clock at midnight. You don't need to worry about serving a man. That's your choice. Go ahead and make some little money, suck at all the man's dicks. You know what I'm saying? That's what you like to do? Then do it. And guess what? Don't get married. You're not ready to serve that man. That's your choice. And guess what? You put a curse on yourself. Especially the Most High put a curse on you because you don't want to serve a good man. You know? And see, if you're not faithful to taking care of your man needs, you have failed as a wife. And far too many women and get a failure report as being wise. So, and I start put the video together to open up your sister's eyes to the truth, the people, and get us to understand this is a real talk, a real talk. But see, other men they don't speak that kind of stuff like I do. They don't want to open the women's eyes, man. That's the reason why our black women is so destroyed. Our black women want to be independent women, chasing up careers, chasing up jobs, chasing up schools and college, and all this and that. Because your brothers out there, he not speaking truth, never help women in her walks with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm the type of brother who doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Speak the truth. I'm not sitting there and lie, taking any woman's ear. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm speak word, I'm cut. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. I'm serious. You know? And that's all I need to be said. It's your boy Jonah. Sisters, like I say, if you believe you're not serving your man, don't get married. If you think serving man is a slavery, don't get married. If you want to do it your way as a woman, don't get married. That's right. Do what you're going to do. Do what you got to do. Handle your own business. Being an independent woman, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's your life. You know? That's the way you live. And no one don't force you to serve that man. And guess what? Your man go to the next women. So you cannot get mad with your husband and your husband messing around with different women, because other women, they can have your man. Oh yes. Especially your sister, your cousin, or even your friends have your man, because she don't mind do all kind of things like you do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not available. You know, you expect a man to give everything you want. And guess what? It's not going to happen. You know, if you don't want to serve your man, don't get married. That's common sense. You know, it's what it is. So, and that's all I got to be saying. It's your boy Jonah. I'm out, you know, and I just want to put this on Facebook, on YouTube, or even SoundCloud. It's your boy Jonah. I'm out. Peace.